Hello everybody, welcome to the White Tiger Tarot. Thank you so much for being with me here today. Today's pick a card is some upfront advice. Alright, so some upfront, some clear, honest advice, something you need to hear at this time, in this moment, for your highest good. Okay, and as per usual on this channel, we allow Spirit to completely guide us from beginning to end. I do not pre-plan or pre-pick anything. Spirit guides me in the moment to each and every deck that is used in each pile, so that no two piles are alike. They don't use the same decks in the same order. They are completely unique and customized to you and your message and what you need to hear and your guidance at this moment. All right, so I'll give you guys some time to meditate on your cards, and I will see you in your pile. Hello, Pile 1. Thank you for coming to reading today. I'm so happy to have you here with me. You guys chose Pile 1. And this is your pile. You guys also chose the pile that had a bunch of cards come out, and I asked Spirit, are you sure? Are you sure? All of these cards, and they said yes. So we're going to start you guys off with these cards. Then I will get guidance to your other decks that we're going to use today. But first we're going to start you off with this message. So spiritual union with the Two of Cups. Beautiful. I'll put that in the center. And then Knight of Pentacles with material harvest. Beautiful. Beautiful. We have the Hierophant with wisdom. And we have Judgment with truth. And we have obstacles and challenges. Five of Swords. Or the Five of Wands, I believe. Sorry, not the Five of Swords. All right. I'm going to reflect on your cards while I am guided to your other decks here. Okay, one. Two. Okay. All right, let us begin the shuffling. I almost am getting, okay, it's like, don't get disheartened if it seems like you have something of great value here within a connection. Maybe it's a business connection for some, okay, because we have material harvest, so it could definitely be business or collaborative connection. For others, this is you and your partner. Okay, and maybe you guys are going through something difficult or challenging because, maybe you're growing in your finances, or it's been difficult to grow within the material world together. Okay. But I keep feeling like there's a lot of 2s and 5s. 2, 5, 2, 20 plus 0. It's 2 plus 5. Okay. So you might be going through a lot of changes together, obstacles and challenges in, gaining more financial stability within your lives together. Maybe it's to get married. Maybe it's to start a family or start a home. But I think just know that even though you might go through some difficulty or challenges, that it doesn't say anything bad about this connection or these goals that you have. Okay, it's going to bring up those things, but it's only to heighten you and level you up together. And whenever we level up in life, in the material world, in spiritual world, in relationship, it's going to bring challenges. Okay. And so, I mean, with wisdom here, I keep getting drawn to the book. There may be a wise friend, a therapist, someone who gives good advice, or maybe you're religious in some way or spiritual in some way, and there's a book that you go to for comfort, for reminders of, maybe it's scripture, or maybe it's, maybe it's Eckhart Tolle, maybe it's, it's these other books that kind of comfort us when things are challenging, and kind of remind us why we came here, what we did. Maybe it's a photo album of, our lives together, or, things like that. So there is something that you guys can go to kind of get you through when things are feeling rough, and remind you why you are together, why, you started this project, why you chose each other to do this together, right? Because I see you guys leveling up here in a big way. Okay, maybe that's getting married. Maybe that's, buying a place or starting a business together. But whatever's happening right now is to bring you closer together, but it's also to advance you in the physical, to gain more comfortability in the physical world. Okay, money, security, abundance. And you're going to be challenged because you're up leveling, right? And so you have to be reminded of the truth of why this is happening, instead of kind of maybe focusing on, oh my gosh, this is so difficult, this is so hard. Maybe and then all the doubts come up. Maybe this is not meant to be, this is not meant for us to do, because maybe you guys see a new side of each other, or and if this is not a union, maybe this is just you coming into union with something that you've wanted for a long time. Like, let's say it's you coming into union with a house, or starting the business you've always wanted to create. Right? And so you have to be reminded that, why you started this, even when it gets really challenging, and new things come into your life, and oh my gosh, how am I going to do the taxes on this, or how am I going to, balance the books, or whatever it is. It's like there's new obstacles and challenges facing you. And so the truth right now that you might be clouded by the challenges is that this is for you to grow. This is for you to come closer together, if it's a union, or come closer together with whatever this is that you desire, and in growing something bigger and more prosperous, okay? I'm going to start with the cards that flipped over here. So I'm going to start with these two messages here. So we have Miracle. It's a beautiful looking card. Wow. Look at that. We have Destiny. Wow. And Creation. Holy smokes, this is intense. Okay. We have Understanding. This is the page, I believe, of Cups. We have the Eight of Pentacles with Ordinariness. And then we have the Sun with Innocence, okay? You know what? I'm going to put the Sun right here. Okay. This is beautiful. Honestly, this is so beautiful. I'm getting like teary-eyed because there's something about, I really do think it's a connection, whether it's just business or friends, a collaboration, or a romantic connection, okay? And I think that because this Destiny card came up, and this is heaven, this is like light and dark, right? And they're in heaven, and they want to go down because they're in love together. And there was, these two were deciding they didn't want to put them back on earth together so that they could be, you know, go through their experience together. But I think they asked, and they asked enough, and their heart was in the right place that they were able to go down together, okay? And so it is destiny that you and this person came together. And with creation, there is something here for you both to create together in a beautiful way, okay? And you might even be creating something together, okay, that's going to make you very abundant, but also, you know, financially free, possibly one day. With the Hierophant, I mean, we could definitely talk about marriage. This could even say, like, you know, you two come together in marriage, and your combined forces or your combined incomes, you know, create life into be a much more safe and comfortable place for you both, okay? Even if you've been through some heavy obstacles and challenges lately, this has been because you are rising to the next level, okay? And it will bring you closer together, even if it feels challenging, because there might be a lot of change happening in your lives. There might be maybe new commitments coming into your lives, right? Where we're having to take on new things together. And so when that happens, it's challenging, right? We have to figure out how to deal with these things we come in front of that we've maybe never done together, maybe not even alone. Okay, so you guys are being blessed, okay, because you're good people, all right? This Miracle card, it talks about, you know, when good deeds are done, this beautiful spirit comes out of this birch tree and blesses those who are more selfless, okay, and it makes them better people. And we see that here with Innocence. There is something beautiful about this connection, and so you are being blessed into a more comfortable life, okay? These are your blessings that want to be bestowed upon you. And yeah, I think it's just trying to get you to understand that you're entering a new space in time and life. And so you're coming out behind some kind of cage, okay? Or you're experiencing something new, maybe in creativity, in life. Okay, it's like a new experience where this bird is like learning how to fly. It hasn't flown because it's been in this cage, right? So there's a new experience that's coming through that's going to bring some challenge, okay? And so it's just saying, try to have understanding of this process, and that, you know, we will be okay and we will work it out. right? And it is bringing us closer to more happiness, okay, to more innocence, to more childlike play in our lives, and to more appreciation for each other and for life as a whole. Okay, it's like you guys are really two opposites in a beautiful way. And so your destiny is together. Your destiny is to create here on earth together, okay, in a commitment, in a committed way, right? And it is blessed, okay? And you're meant to maybe work, I really feel like you're meant to work together in some way, or at least build something on the physical. Maybe that's a family and a home. Maybe that's a business or a creative project, okay? But you're meant to be together to make a beautiful, peaceful, maybe very ordinary life, but in a beautiful way where it's perfectly your life, right? Maybe you just want to have a peaceful existence, right? Where everything's comfortable and you're comfortable and you're at peace within your home and within your life, right? And you have enough to live beautifully, okay? And enjoy life. And really, that's what I'm seeing here. Like, I'm just seeing two people who want to make it work together, who want to just live in freedom, live comfortably, live openly and honestly and peacefully, and have some kind of creation of their own that is a reflection of that love or that, joining of these two energies. And it is blessed. Okay, you guys are so blessed in this union and in this project. And really, you have nothing to worry about. You just have to have understanding that you guys are both going through a lot of changes with this up leveling, with this change. Okay, and so that's going to bring challenge. It's going to bring some shakiness, okay, because you're both having to deal with what's in front of you. And sometimes that's not always the prettiest or the easiest, or the smoothest, right? And sometimes it brings out ugliness, in ourselves or in each other. But those things will all get worked out. It doesn't mean that this isn't meant to be, or this isn't, going to work out, or it's not good for us, or it's not going to happen. Okay? This is blessed. This is destiny. You guys are meant to create this world together, this life together, this project or this thing together. And yeah, you're so blessed. You are just moving into the next level of experience, which is opening up. And so, yeah, just be really patient with that and each other. And that's the most important part. Okay. And try to see the good and see the bright side, and just kind of laugh at if things happen and you kind of see a new side to them. Almost like take it as an entertaining thing instead of like, oh my gosh, this is doomed. Like, what, like, who are you? It's kind of seeing like switching the perspective to kind of being like, oh my God, I've never seen you before. Like, I've never seen this side of you before. Like, this is funny. It's only going to bring you closer together. It's not here to tear you apart by any means. Okay, I'm just going to take a sip of my drink. Okay. We'll get the rest of your cards here. Okay. So we have darkening of the light. It says maintain a low profile, look inward first, caution and moderation, difficulties, self-protection, subdue your brilliance. Development, gradual progress, continuity, slowly but surely, adaptability, a time-honored approach. The cauldron, inner alchemy, mastery, spiritual renewal, consecrate, contain, rejuvenation, discerning wisdom. Brilliant beliefs, luminous life force, personal power. Deep emotions, unknown feelings, past life influences. Yes. You guys have definitely been together in many lifetimes. At least one. But I really believe you've been together more than one. Okay, so you guys are meant to be for sure. Um, yeah, it's like you guys are you're really stronger together than apart, and this is going to be a really beautiful creation that you make. And so, yeah, there's just saying like if you ever feel out of balance because you are developing something, you're creating something, right? And so there are things that are going to happen that you have to learn to keep your balance within, right? You have to learn to if you ever feel like your light is darkening, right? Or things are getting heavy or hard, go within. It's a time of going within. Okay, of it, this is teaching you both inner alchemy and mastery. Okay, this is a part of your spiritual practice, is doing this together and keeping your balance and keeping your peace, during this process. Okay, so 10 of Wands, King of Swords, wow, 10 of Cups, beautiful. Wow, you have the Sun twice, beautiful, so much happiness and love, so I'll put that here. Page of Swords, wow, you have the King, Queen, and the Page of Swords. Some of you could definitely be having children. That's your kind of new, and you have the Knight of Cups. Okay, that might be your new challenge coming through. Definitely. But just know that even though what you're creating now, it's like it's the thick of it, right? It might be the hardest part of it. It's putting it together. It's putting in the most work to build up. If it's, I'll do a couple different examples, but the energy's all the same. Okay, we'll do the most obvious first, making a family. We have divine counterparts and the child here. We see the child here. You're getting married with someone, you're creating a home together, or possibly having a child together, or thinking about it, getting to those steps, right? And it's like building the home and having the child in the first couple of years is the hardest part. It's where, the most work and attention goes in, right? And so that is the heaviest of the work, right? It's all the preparation. It's all the building the foundations to have this ready. And so it feels heavy. It feels a lot, right? There's a lot of work. But this is part of our mastery here on earth, is for us to create this together. And maybe this baby is not a baby. Maybe it's a business, right? Or a project. And we're creating this together, but we know we're here to create this with each other, okay? And so we have to have patience with each other during this process, because it's challenging for the both of us. It's going to be, difficult for the both of us. We are both being challenged. We're both experiencing new things, right? And we're both kind of learning as we go. And so part of our spiritual lessons here on earth is in this relationship, is in this building or this creation together and doing it together. And so this is your spiritual practice, okay? It's you trying to be as patient and as understanding as possible with yourself, first and foremost, and also with this other person, because we're both doing this for the first time together, in this lifetime at least, okay, as far as we can remember, right? So, and this is our spiritual practice. This is where we're going to gain the most from life, okay? This is where our deepest lessons come from, is in this practice of doing this together, okay, of growing and creating this, and how we can react and how we can support each other, through these new things, through this growth, okay? That will give us the most happiness, okay, the most fulfillment, Okay, and you're going to fail sometimes. You're going to make mistakes. The other person's going to make mistakes, and that's okay. We have to be okay with that, right? We have to help each other through that, and we have to know I make mistakes too, right? So we have to have this is going to give us a lot of self-reflection, and it's going to allow us to open our hearts and to forgive easier, okay? To open our hearts to the other person and say, hey, it's okay. Look, we're both really doing our best. I see you're doing your best, okay? This is your practice. This is your service to God, to yourself, okay? This is how you gain in the spiritual sense, okay? This is how you get closer to freedom, to ultimate freedom, okay? To fulfillment, your happiness. And the more that you can do this, the more that you can self-reflect during this, come back to center to say, look, let's look at the bright side of this, okay? Or always trying to say, even when things get hard, and trust me, you're going to have way more happy moments than heavy moments. But look, it's like the 10 of Wands and the 10 of Cups, right? You need to have the 10 of Wands to build the foundation so that you can have the 10 of Cups, so that you can enjoy and be and spend the rest of your life in the 10 of Cups, in the happiness, in the lightness, in the fulfillment, in the joy, in the gratitude, and have everyone come on over. Look, we're having a party. Look, this is our family. This is everything we wanted. It's all here, right? Or this is our business and it's doing so well and we barely have to do anything now. And it's because we built it all up. We did the foundational, we challenged ourselves, we failed, we tried, we had mistakes, but we kept together the entire time. We supported each other, we held each other, we understood that we're both growing and developing this thing. And so we have to, come back to our center over and over again, but we're going to find such power within ourselves, within this process. And we're both going to shine to the highest degree. We're both going to realize ourselves in our mastery. Okay, we're going to prove to ourselves that we really can do this. And it's going to deepen us in our knowing. It's going to deepen the amount that we can feel and hold spiritually, emotionally in our lives. Okay, it's really going to, it's like you're digging a trench of love. And digging that trench, it takes hard work and effort. But the more you dig, the bigger it gets, and the more water can be contained in it, right? The more love and joy and goodness, right, can be in there. And then one day, it's so big, and it's big enough that we don't ever have to dig again. It's all there, and we can just swim in it. We can just enjoy it. It's here. Everyone's flourishing. Okay, so yeah, that's that is it. This is going to give to you so much. It's everything. You have the sun twice, luminous life force. This is your power. This is your spiritual force. This, what you're building and how you're doing this process together and this creation that you're making is it's your juice, it's your key, it's your what's that thing in the Bible? It's that thing that is like that has energy. It's like electrical and no one can figure out why. Oh my God, please let me know in the comments what I'm totally forgetting. But it's like the Indiana Jones, right? Where he goes through all of these challenges and these obstacles and these booby traps just to get to the gold, right? Or it's like national treasure. And then you get to it and it's just an abundance, and now he never has to worry again. He never has to work again. He always knew it was there for him. Everyone doubted him. He went for it. He got it. It's here, this gem, this treasure trove, this of beauty, of light, of love, of real true happiness. I wanted, like, and I want that with someone, or I want that, I want to share that with my partner, right? And have this just happiness, this uncomplicated, joyful, peaceful love. and it's here, and we don't have to work so hard anymore. And it's just every day is lighter and sunnier and easier and happier and more connected. And we're just so grateful that we fought through the challenges together, and we came out on the other side, and you know what? It wasn't even that bad. And look what we get to live now every day is this amazing connection, is this, prosperous reality, this freedom of love and feeling that connectedness and seeing ourselves everywhere and everything that we've made and created. All right, so that was your upfront advice. Okay, so that is what you needed to hear right now. So if you're going through anything challenging with a partnership and growing and creating something, please just I'm not going to say have no worries, because, it's going to come, but try to center yourself when you're feeling a little bit dark or unbalanced, and try to pull out your own forgiveness for yourself, that you're doing the best that you can, and so is your partner. Okay, they really are. They're going through the same challenges as you, and we just have to have compassion for one another and support each other, and laugh more than we criticize. Laugh with each other, laugh at the mistakes, and it's okay. It's not gonna, trust me, this is your destiny. This is not going to steer you off course, or it's going to be a detriment to this creation that you want to build. It really isn't. Mistakes they're beautiful because they make us human and they make us love each other more. So really don't try to, take it too seriously or knock each other down more than we need to, okay? All right, pile one, that was your upfront advice for today. I hope you enjoyed it as much as I did. Please let me know in the comments if you did. I'd love to hear from you guys. And also let me know by giving me a thumbs up, subscribing to the channel so you never miss another reading. And if you'd like to know more about your own situation or have an energy healing with me, you can book that down below in the description box on my website. Otherwise, I will see you in the next reading, Pile 1. All of my love. Peace. Hello, Pile 2. Welcome to your reading. This is your upfront advice that you need to hear right now. Okay, we'll put your gem there. And you guys were attracted to the 8 of Pentacles. Oh yeah, you guys got a couple cards too. 8 of Pentacles and the 4 of Pentacles. Okay. So, I'm going to allow Spirit to guide me to the rest of your decks today so that we can get your full message. If you could please just have a bit of patience while I'm guided. Okay, I think that's it. Yes. All right. Anything else? Okay. Anything else? Yes. Okay. This. Okay. Oh. Okay. That fell out anymore? No. Okay, we're gonna start with these and then I'll get the rest of your decks. Okay. So I'll go with the cards that flipped over first. I really feel like this is like saying, I think in your work, you're going to be able to save more. It's like you're going to be able to hold on to more money. Whereas like, I feel like you're making more. So you're allowing to save more money. It's like it's stacking up easier. And you're finally feeling like ahead of the game. You're finally feeling a little more stable, which is allowing a difficult cycle in your life to end. A time where you always feel like you're drowning or you're barely hanging on or not hanging on at all, and maybe this is in debt. Maybe this is, just being able to just pay your bills, or maybe not being able to pay your bills, right? And it's just like I feel like I can't get ahead, like I can't, get stable. I can't get I feel like I'm just living day to day. I don't know tomorrow if I'll be able to make my payments. I don't know if tomorrow I'll make anything at all. And it just feels overwhelmed and drowning and like no one wants to help me. It's like I'm trying to help myself and I just keep getting screwed over, or it just feels hard to hold on. And then but we have the Ace of Cups here. So I really feel like this is ending this time. You're finally starting to be able to make money in a way that makes you feel more secure and stable. And like things are building, things are growing. And they're actually here. And I'm like, oh my gosh, I can't believe it. I actually have savings. I feel more comfortable, which makes me feel more loving. It makes me be able to hold more space in my heart. And I can feel more present, and there's this new beginning. Maybe this is in life or in love or in something that you love, right? That is growing, right? Maybe it's a new job, or it's your business, or it's what you do, and it's finally starting to build, and it's just making you feel so much more grateful, so much more happy and present and connected to life, to what you do, okay? This is interesting. In the base of the cup here, I don't know if it's obviously not meant to be, but it looked like a kind of a reflection of the world, like of a globe. So maybe some of you guys are starting new in a new place, okay? But you are being blessed right now with a new beginning in some way or another, or in something that you started or that you're creating. And it's like your cup is finally getting filled instead of you drowning, right? It's like it's finally building and you're like, I feel safe. I feel like I'm floating instead of drowning now, which is so nice. Okay. Yes, grateful optimism, joyous view of the future. Exactly. We're feeling that joyous optimism, that gratitude. We can see into the future. Our hearts have changed. It feels full. I feel like you've probably changed from the inside out. Your views on abundance has changed and lack has changed. And so now things are finally able to move and grow. And now you can see a prosperous future. And now you're no longer looking in the past of how hard it's been or how hard it is, and we're just focusing on the good, on the future, on this new beginning, on this growth, and how good it feels. And I finally feel good and grateful, and it's happening. Yes, calming the waters, peaceful self-regulation. Beautiful. So I don't know if, I think for most of you, this has been inside out, right? You have calmed the waters. You have self-regulated your own emotions, and you have been choosing, to think grateful and abundant thoughts instead of, oh my gosh, why does this happen to me? How is this going to happen? Or I can't deal with this any longer. It's all those like kind of negative or fear-based thoughts. And so we've left that behind, and we've calmed our emotions, right? And now we have filled our hearts, even through times of difficulty. of, you know, it's okay. I'm always okay. I'm always provided for. I can do this. This can provide for me. I can provide for me. God is providing for me, right? And so we are looking into the future in our present with love and abundance and gratitude. And we are now seeing the results of all of this hard work. And that is beautiful. And they're saying you're safe to do that. You are safe to look into the future with great gratitude and optimism, because that is what's happening. You have a joyous future, and keep that joyous view of your future. And it's okay to dive into that and to really allow yourself to, you know, fill your own cup and indulge in that, you know, in that optimistic view of your future, and really go all out. Like, see everything, like really sit with yourself and allow all the best things to come through, because it really does, you know, lift you up, and it makes it more and more full. Beautiful. Look, we have death, and then we have the butterfly here in her heart. So you have really done a massive, and look, we have the heart literally coming out of the chest. Your heart has gone through a massive transformation, okay? What you believe to be true, okay, has totally transformed. You have transformed, and your situation is transforming. You don't have to be afraid of going back there. You don't have to be afraid of it happening again. This is a new beginning. This is a new beginning where you're allowed to be grateful, and you're allowed to be optimistic, because that's the truth. Because it is building, and you're not going to go back. Okay, this is solid and stable. It's the 4. You have mastered something to the point of now it's a very stable reality in your life. Look at that, 9 of Cups with happiness. Are you kidding me, guys? Look at all your cups filled. You just keep adding on, adding the cups. A higher and higher tower. Okay. Look at all these people. They're having a picnic in the park. It's sunset. It's beautiful. The food's going. I keep just saying food. The drinks, you know, the food is great. Yeah, it's just looking fantastic. Everyone's happy. We're all together. Like, you really, I don't know if you're like hesitant because you're like, when's the other shoe gonna drop? You know, am I allowed to feel this optimistic of the future? Like, is this really happening? It's yes, 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 yes. Like, really dive into it. Really let yourself burst with joy, because that's just, it's, if you don't do it, it's okay, but it's just going to add to it, right? And it'll help you in this moment, even if, you know, you're still in this process of growing. And the 4 of Coins, right? It's slowly but surely, but it is stacking up, right? It is adding up. And you can feel, even though it's new, it might be starting new. You might have just 1 cup filled. And even that, you're like, oh my gosh, yay. Like, I can't wait. But you can visualize in your future how much joy and happiness and love that you can contain. It's just going to keep adding on. Your cups will never get taken away. They're just going to be added to. Okay, so it's just going to keep getting better from here. You've really just started on this process of happiness and joy and prosperity. Okay, so allow yourself to relish in that. Allow yourself to picture as much as you can, you know, about your future, because you are in co-creation, right? So the more that you can even just bring those feelings of gratitude into the present, into your heart space, it'll just make everything easier and flowing better and flowing more fully to you. So even if you can just put the love and the gratitude and the optimism into your heart and just sit in that feeling, that is going to just let everything flow smoothly, easily. It's just going to be good. Even if you could picture you like at a barbecue, eating the best food, or the best, whatever your favorite food is, like in abundance, right? With the people that you love, or with a future family that you know, or soul family. that you can picture, okay? Doing something in the house that you love, in the place, doing, traveling, whatever it is. It's like really indulge yourself in those fantasies, in your highest form of love and what you want your life to look like, because that is what is truly coming through for you, and it's starting to build. And so allow yourself to have your wildest imaginations come true. And it's like this can grow as exponentially as you can imagine, right? So don't limit yourself in what you feel is possible for you, because it really is limitless, okay? Oh my gosh, amazing. And so even if you're still going through this ending, they're saying just try to, calm the waters of the maybe the chaos of the boat that's still happening. And when that happens, when you're feeling a little overwhelmed, connect into your heart space, okay? And try to fill it with the gratitude and the optimism and the things that are happening in a good way, in a positive way, in a way that's growing, okay? Your wishes are coming true, okay? Your happiness and your fulfillment is coming true. Look at you looking right at it, picturing it. It is starting, okay? And it's just the beginning of your prosperous future, which is so exciting. You have so much left to go. We have sorrow, the Three of Swords. Look at all of this, man. You've been through it. Wow. 10 of Wands with oppression. Another 10. We are ending the cycles of pain, of feeling trapped, of feeling held back, okay? Feeling the heaviness of our situation, feeling the pressures or the control of what's happening around us, and the hurt and the harm, okay, of things that maybe felt like we're a victim to at times, all right? But we have to just, because these things are going to come up, okay? The sorrows, because there's a huge transformation and big endings happening that we are looking away from and that we are turning away from. But these are part of our past now, okay? This is part of our past now. And so soothe yourself in any way you can, even if that means, putting on a movie, even if that means playing your favorite game, whatever it is. If you feel overwhelmed with all of these things that are happening or overwhelming you, you're allowed to turn to things that comfort you. It just don't get stuck there, right? But you're allowed to do things that bring peace to you, that regulate your emotions, okay? That make you feel more centered and peaceful. All right. Look at that. Ace of Disc, Ace of Pentacles. So we have two aces, two new beginnings or two aspects of a new beginning. And we have the Princess of Disc, the kindergarten teacher. Beautiful. Okay, where can I fit this? Here, I'll just put this here. Okay. So yeah, there's a new beginning, something of the physical, right? Gaining more success, monetary value in what we do. Maybe some of you guys are teachers, maybe you work with kids. But look at how satisfied she is, regardless of what this is. She is so satisfied in what she does, right? Because she knows she's making a difference in these kids' lives. She knows she's having fun at the same time. And so allow yourself to relish in the beauty that you are creating and that you are doing and the difference that you're making in other people's lives and how much this can keep growing. And maybe this is you imagining your own family, right, in the future. But there is a big new beginning in the physical of something that you love, that you're going to love, that's going to deepen you in your love and happiness. And it's going to free you from the oppression, from the heaviness, from the hurt, from the sorrow. Okay, your heart is in the transformation process and we are letting go of these things. And so have patience and compassion for yourself as this is ending, and do the practice every day of looking in to your future with joy and grateful optimism, okay? And imagining all the amazing things that you're going to be able to do with this success, with this new home or this new place or this new job or this family that you want to create. It's all starting, okay? It's all starting and it's all here. And we're going to feel so free and so happy, and we're going to be completely freed of this oppression, of these tough, difficult times. We are truly going to heal from this, okay? And there are new things for us to experience, and we're going to feel so satisfied and so grateful that we got through what we did, and that we came to where we did, and we worked hard, we focused, and look, it's paying off. It's finally here, and it's only this beginning, and it's only going to grow and grow and grow from this point on. And we're truly going to live a fulfilled and happy life, doing something that's important to us, fulfilling our hearts, fulfilling our soul's purpose. Oh my gosh, beautiful. Beautiful. I really feel like you're making a difference in people's lives, whether you know it or not, whether you realize it or not. But I really think if you don't realize it yet, you will. Okay, you will realize it one day very soon. And you're going to be like, wow, I do make such a difference. Like, this is amazing. And I'm so grateful. I'm just so happy. Okay. Any more for this one? Yeah. Okay. Oops. Okay. Okay, not these. We had some flip out here. Okay. You might become, like a great influence for younger people or just younger souls. You know, and it's like you're able to really, it's like you're someone who's very wise because of everything you've gone through, but it's like it didn't make you, it really does, it is that kindergarten teacher, you know, energy where it's like you've been through so much that all you want to do is like have fun for the rest of your life, right? And you're like, look, that's it, I'm done with this. I just want to have fun. I want to finger paint for the rest of my life. You know, it's like Bob Ross energy where he was like, he had a hard life. Like he was in the military. I think it was military or army. I'm not sure. Please let me know. Or maybe it was Navy, right? But he was in a very kind of like hard, restricted, difficult energy and life, right? With like very strict rules and, you know, harsh conditions, I'm sure. And then he started painting for the rest of his life and was so calm and peaceful and just like such a good example for kids and everyone. Like my partner's parents have done many of his paintings. They have beautiful paintings that they followed along with Bob Ross, and they're amazing. Like he really taught people amazing skills and just how to be peaceful, how to relax, and how to enjoy a craft, their artwork, right? It's that kind of energy. It's just this like beautiful and playful and joyous kind of energy. And he's like so loved. He's like a beloved character in this world, right? We all know him. We all love him. Okay. I'm going to start with the cards that flipped over here first. And I still remember my kindergarten teacher. I still know her name. I still see her face. She was so nice and kind and made an impact in my life. And I feel like that's you. You're really going to make an impact in people's lives in a really positive way, in whichever way you do that. Okay, whichever way that you express your mastery, it's really going to make a positive impact on people, and they're going to remember you, and they're going to know your name, and they're going to, like, you know, tell people about you and just be like, wow, they were amazing. Like, they really helped me out in some way. And look, we have the Hierophant, okay? The wise teacher, King of Wands, and the Queen of Wands. Wow. So yeah, this could definitely have to do with a very happy relationship as well. That could be part of this dream, of this happiness, right? Is gaining that loving partnership. Okay, maybe both of you are going to be together in some way, or creating a life, or creating a creation in some way, because you guys are very, very creative. King and Queen of Wands are the most creative king and queen in the deck. And they're the most confident and sure of themselves, and daring and risky and willing to, you know, look, he's the director. She looks like a pilot, explorer. You know, it's like they're the most fearless and willing to put it all out there for the experience, and willing to be silly and have fun, you know, just for the experience of it, right? It's like there's something really creative here about you, and possibly for some within a connection, whether you've met them yet or not. Okay, but there is people here in your future that are meant for you, that are soulmates, soul family. Okay, and you're both or all meant to make an impact on this world, be some kind of wise leader. Okay, or have a beautiful commitment of your love. Okay, and be committed. And maybe that's part of it too, is I want that committed partner. I want to have true happiness. You know, I really want to be healed from my past, or healed from, you know, the chaos that has happened, right? And so, you know, maybe being more traditional is very important to you in some way or another, right? Okay. Wow, you have death twice. Wow. Huge, huge transformation here. I think your whole life is transforming. I don't think it's going to look anything like it did in the past. I don't think you are the same at all. You are literally this phoenix rising off of this island, maybe off of isolation. You have totally become anew, and you're ready to fly. You're ready to get out of here. You're ready to go. You're ready to start anew, and you're ready to step into the shoes of who you've always knew you could become, into your confidence, into your power, okay, of creation, of mastery, of what you do, of calling the shots, of being a leader that people look up to, that people look for guidance in one way or another, that can truly create this fulfilling happiness in their lives and the lives of others. We have the Devil. We have the Magician. We have the Six of Wands. Nine. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, 9 of Wands. We have the King of Cups with healing. And we have Restore and Replenish. I'm going to put this here. Okay, what is this saying? Yeah. Okay. So your advice for right now is, because you've gone through so much, there is so much that is transmuting, okay, that you are transmuting. You are truly a magician, an alchemist, okay, with Death and Temperance. This is a big alchemization process here that you have been going through and are still maybe in the process of becoming the phoenix, okay, of being able to completely take off or cut ties or let go and fly away, and kind of, you know, being in that fully healed space, you know, cutting off the energies that have hurt us, Okay. Maybe this is addictions for some. Maybe this is certain people, relationships, or a place that is holding us down or back, or career. You know, there are certain things here that have held us down, put us in chains, or felt like oppressive in some way or another. We are currently still in this healing process. Okay. We are almost through with it with the Nine of Wands. We are so close with being able to take off and fly and truly, you know, sit at the seat of the magician, of, you know, of the kind of the 0 point, the potential, and being able to create the next chapter of our lives. But there's something here that we're still healing, we're still letting go of. And so your advice today is to allow yourself to rest, to heal, okay, to go within, to be restored and replenished by the earth, by yourself, by these energies, okay? Because when you start, you're going to be on fire, okay? It's going to start like a flash. Like, you are literally going to be lit up and go. And so they don't want you to rush this. They don't want you to worry that, is this happening? Is this not happening? Okay, they're just saying, be with where you're at this moment. Okay, you'll know when the time is right to begin to go. Okay, it will be abundantly clear. All right, but right now we are still in this alchemization process of this healing and letting go. And so take time to allow yourself to grieve, allow yourself to meditate, to be alone, okay, to sit with yourself, to sit in nature, to sit and watch a movie alone or with someone maybe as well. That's okay too, but allow yourself to rest right now, and don't force yourself into doing things because you feel like you should, or you're starting to feel this like exciting energy, and that's totally normal, okay? But they're saying you can't rush this process, and by you overworking yourself is not going to allow it to move quicker or easier. The thing that you need to do right now is to just give yourself time and space for you and for your healing, okay? Because that is truly what's going to allow this process to lift off in the most seamless and quickest way, okay? Is to just, if you ever feel out of balance and if you feel low energy and you want to sleep more, that's okay. Listen to that, okay? Go within yourself, be with yourself, you know, take a walk alone. Go to your favorite spot and just, you know, sit in silence, or read your favorite book. Even if people around you are like, hey, come out, or come do this, or, you know, there's maybe you have kids and you find it tough, right? Maybe call your babysitter, or call a friend or grandparents or aunts, uncles, your sisters, siblings, brother, you know, whatever, you know, right? It's like, hey, I need an evening, right? I need a night. I need the morning. If you wouldn't mind, could you please just watch them? I'm just going through something. It's nothing crazy. I just need some peace. I just need some time for myself to self-regulate my emotions. It's like, it might not register for a lot of people because it's going to be very internal, what you're letting go of and what you're healing. And so just try to, you don't have to figure it out. That's what I've really learned, is I'm always trying to figure out, okay, where's this belong? And what's this? It's like, sometimes we don't have to put blame on anyone or anything for why things are happening. Sometimes they're just happening, you know, and they just happened. And we are where we are, and we just have to look forward to where we're going, but also just accepting in what has happened and where we're at. And that's enough. Right? That is enough to get us through. That is enough to say, okay, I'm cool with it. And all I need to know and all I need to focus on is just the beauty and the love and the happiness that I'm creating going forward. And everything else I can let go of, and I can be at peace with that. I don't have to put blame on anyone. I don't have to say, well, if they didn't do this, or if they're doing this, it's their fault that this is happening. It's, you know, they pushed me. It's like, none of that matters, and literally only confuses you and it only puts more pressure on the situation. It's best to just accept it all as it is. No one's to blame. Nothing to, to figure out. It just is, right? It just is. And we can be okay with that. And if we can be okay with that, then we can be at peace. If we can be at peace, then we can go. Okay? So that is your advice for right now. And I hope it helped you. I hope it gave you some kind of comfort and some kind of like just it's literally here because you already know this, right? That's what tarot is. It's not telling you anything new. It's a reflection of what you already know. It's a reminder, right? So this is just something you needed a reminder of, that don't feel guilty for giving yourself time, okay? For taking your time away or your energy away from people or places or things that may be used to you, having you around, or, if you don't feel pressured like you have to overwork yourself, especially if something's starting to work for you, still give yourself the time and space to heal, okay? To be within your own energy. That is what is necessary and needed, and it is totally okay. And don't feel bad if it's like, oh, I've watched 2 movies today, or I've watched this whole series today. That is okay, all right? You need to be in this kind of nurturing space within yourself and allow yourself to be nurtured in that way. Nurture yourself, okay? You need it right now. You're going through a lot, even if it doesn't feel so heavy on the outside. It is. There's a lot being let go of and moved on from emotionally. And so just be with that and be with you, okay? And allow this process to heal and to let go, because you're coming into a lot of newness and a lot of expansion, and don't worry, you won't miss it, okay? You won't miss it. So just be where you're at right now. Give yourself the time and the patience for that, okay? And pretty soon you're going to be creating a whole new world, so you're going to need all the energy and healing that you're receiving right now. All right, my pile twos, thank you so much for coming to your reading today. I hope you enjoyed it and received something from it. Please let me know in the comments if you did. Also, if you wouldn't mind giving me a thumbs up if you like this reading, it just really shows me your support. I love it. And if please subscribe as well if you haven't already. And if you'd like to know more about your own situation, you can book a personal reading with me down in the description box, or an energy healing with me down in the description box as well. Otherwise, I will see you in the next reading, pile 2. All of my love. Peace. Hello, pile number 3. Welcome to your reading. This is your upfront advice. So it's something you need to hear right now for your highest good along your path. You guys got the 9 of Pentacles. This was the card you were attracted to. So I'm just going to leave that there as I get your other decks that we're going to use today. I'm going to let Spirit guide me to the decks we're going to use. Okay. I have 1, 2. Okay. Wow, you definitely have the most decks here so far. Wow, you have a lot. Okay, that's all. All right, you have big message here coming in pile 3. All right, let's get it going. These 2. Okay. Oops. Whoa. Oh, that's crazy. It's crazy. These cards all got flipped out. These were the same, and I just shuffled, okay? I shuffled the cards, and they all blurted out, okay? These exact 3 cards were in pile 3 or 2 as well. So if you were feeling called to it, definitely check out pile 2 as well. Okay. So we'll leave these here for now till we finish. We're going to do this in 2 parts. Okay. Who else? Keep my little feather here. Also, I asked, I think it was pile 1 in the reading yesterday. Okay, that came out. If anyone knows what bird this is from, I think it might be a small falcon. I don't know. It's like one of those really small falcons, kind of looks like a dove. But I've never seen this feather before with the yellow straw, or the yellow whatever that is. It looks like a straw to me. With like the kind of like brown and the white. And now I found 2 of them. So yeah, I just thought it was so cool because yellow is my favorite color. So I thought it was amazing that I'm finding these beautiful yellow feathers. And they have more yellow on the backs of them. Okay, am I taking this one? Yes. Is that it? No. Okay. Okay, we'll start with this. And then we will get your other decks. Okay? Your other cards from the other decks. So I'm going to take the ones that have flipped out. Okay, so we have the before completion, uncertainty, doubt, and hesitation, loss of faith, unstable conditions, be extra cautious, discord. Okay. Then you had these 3. So you had the Ace of Pentacles. You have Death. And you have the 9 of Cups. So you have the 9 of Pentacles and the 9 of Cups. So I don't know if there's something changing about what you do, about how you make money. I don't know if you've gone through a transformation and you're like maybe adding something new to your business or what it is you do, or your job's changing in some way, or you're like, or it's changing as far as like maybe you're trying something new, or it's growing and it's, you know, prospering in a new way, and maybe certain things about this feel shaky, but you're like you're right about to hit like some kind of big jackpot here. You're about to hit some kind of big blessing, something that is gonna start you off on a new journey that's going to make you super happy. This is like a wish coming true, where it's going to add to more prosperity in your life, more financial income and comfortability and freedom in your life. Like there's going to be a lot of blessings. There's something here transforming about how you make money, or your income, or your finances in some way. And so maybe you're like, okay, is this going to work out, or is this you know, is this the right move? Is this, you know, is this what I should be doing or something? And I feel like before you're about to hit the completion, you're about to hit some kind of big new opportunity. Okay, and right before that, it's going to feel the most like iffy or shaky, right? But just trust that this new beginning or this new opportunity or this new thing, right, is gaining you in so much happiness. This is definitely directly connected with a wish, okay? And your fulfillment, and it's going to make you feel really happy. Maybe it's going to allow you to spend more time with friends and family, have more free time. Maybe kind of elevate the get-togethers in some way. But yeah, okay. Wow, Ten of Swords. This also came up in pile 2. So they're definitely connected here. Seven of Swords. And the Page of Cups. I kind of want to put these all on this side. We have self-worth. Growth. See, we got growth. We have blessings. Are you realizing that you're worth it? You're realizing finally that this throne is yours to sit on, that you are deserving of much more blessings in your life, of much more abundance. And it's like you're finally believing that. You're finally in that space mentally and emotionally where you're like, no, I do deserve this. I do deserve to live my happy life. I do deserve to live. Wow, look at this. Look at this. They're both in an icy, right, background. He's walking on like the frozen lake. And it's like we see that here with the water. And it's like, it's almost like you've been trying to, it's like these are your thoughts, right? And you're trying to be really careful with the thoughts that you allow in your mind, right? Because certain thoughts are going to allow you to sit on this throne and receive the abundance, and other thoughts are going to like put cracks and maybe make you fall under into like, you know, into dread or worry, right? It's like all of these thoughts that could make us drown. Oh my gosh, fall through the ice, right? That could make us drown, that could make us suffer, that could make us, you know, fall back into lack consciousness, you know, all of these kind of thoughts. But now it's like you're finally growing in the beautiful ways that you want to grow in. And now you finally see the chair, you finally see the throne that I'm worthy of, that I am worthy to receive this, that I am worthy to have my happiness and to have success, to receive abundance, to receive blessings. I'm finally in that center point, right? My heart has transformed. I finally see that I am worthy of it all, that the growth is happening and I can see it. And oh my gosh, it's finally true. And this harsh environment and these painful thoughts and beliefs that we kept about us in the shadows that were once there, we're finally almost at the end of this cycle, right? We're nearing the end before completion. We're right there. And they're saying, keep going, keep going. You're almost at the very end of this where you don't have to deal with these negative thoughts anymore, these things that will pull you under, right? And you won't fail. You just have to keep going, and you're going to see you're finally having the growth. You're finally having the expansion. It's all working out. You're receiving more and more blessings, more and more abundance, more and more yeses, more and more clients, more and more money, right? It's like you have chosen the good thoughts. You have chosen the right attitudes to keep within your heart, to keep within your mind, that have brought you finally to the place in which will save you from the instability, from the harshness, okay, from the unstable conditions, okay, and the shadows and the fears that once plagued our mind, that once brought us down, that once stopped us from fulfilling this. okay? We are now growing in beautiful and prosperous ways. We are now saving ourselves from this instability and lack and harshness of these conditions, and we're starting anew in something much warmer and supportive and brighter and loving. Okay, and this is meant to happen. We see the rabbit here. Abundance is now encircling us, is now playing with us, and we can see it and we can feel it, and we're almost completely safe from this cycle of pain and instability and harshness and heaviness, and people feeling drowning, feeling like we aren't getting support or help, or like, it's painful, right? It's painful, maybe betrayal, in all these ways. And maybe this is just our own mind kind of sabotaging our success or our well-being, our happiness. Okay. And so finally we're having this new start and this new heart, okay, that we're receiving. It's like our heart is new. We're getting a new heart, and our heart is trusting and it's faithful, and it knows that we are loved, and it knows that we are cared for by the universe, and it knows that we are whole and we are worthy of everything that we desire and everything we love. Oh my gosh, this is so cool. Okay, balance, stability, standing firm, and look at that. That's what we need right now. So your advice is to stay balanced. Stay balanced while this is all ending and completing for us, okay? And it's key to stay balanced in your knowing that this is happening, that your wishes are coming true, that you are, receiving more finances and more, stability and freedom. And you really are a self-made person. You really are, going to have this fulfillment and happiness, and the growth is real and it's not going anywhere. And this chair is for you specifically. Okay, you are beginning a very prosperous new cycle in your life, and it is real. Okay, and so stay balanced, stay firm in what you have learned, and in these positive thoughts, and in your future, and in what is happening. Okay, you're having evidence now of it growing. And so stay firm and balanced in that, in your thoughts, in your mind. Okay. Brilliant beliefs. Look at that. Luminous life force, personal power. I think that this also came out in pile 2. So another confirmation to check it out. Okay. That's not going to fit. Hold on. Can we? Okay. It's in your beliefs. Keep your beliefs, okay, of self-worth and growth positive and full, okay, because it came through your beliefs, okay? It came through the inside of you out, okay? You keeping your mind and your thoughts balanced in abundance, in belief in your self-worth that you are deserving, okay? You are deserving of this growth. You are deserving of these blessings and these good things and this happiness, okay? Your beliefs are brilliant. This is your personal power. You did this, okay, through your own life force, through your own heart space and your own belief in yourself. You brought yourself out of this cycle of pain and darkness and fear, okay, and intimidation and whatever it was. And you gave yourself a new heart. You were blessed. And now you get to live in this new space. You did it, knowing that you are now attracting so much goodness, abundance, happiness, and joy and love into your life. So good for you, pile number 3. You did it. This was all you're doing. So you can feel really, really proud of yourself that you were able to accomplish this. And they're just saying, stay balanced in this little thing. We know it feels like, oh my gosh, is this truly happening? Can I see the land. I see the end, right? I see it. And I'm like, but I'm still, tiptoeing. I'm still cautious. Like, is this, could I really make it? Can I really make it? You are making it. Stay balanced, okay? And these last couple steps, stay balanced, okay? That is key. Stay balanced in your thoughts and in your beliefs, okay? Because they are keeping you. They are keeping you safe, and you're almost there. And look at that, baby. Abundance, okay? Plenty, profusion. Profusion, yeah. Generosity, fertility, ripeness, inner riches, reaping rewards, culmination, harvest. Yes, I love inner riches. You have made your inner world a very rich place. And so therefore, that is why you are being presented with this throne, that you are now, you believe that you deserve to sit upon it, and therefore, here it is. Here it is. You do deserve it, and here it is. You finally believe it? Good. Because here it is. It's all been waiting for you to show up for yourself. It's been waiting for you to finally believe it about yourself, and here we go. Now you receive it. You are receiving riches, abundance. Oh my goodness gracious, baby. It's gonna be good. Okay? Darkening of the light, okay? Maintain a low profile. Look inward first. Caution and moderation, right? That's right now difficulties, self-protection, subdue your brilliance. So this is just saying right now we're at the end point, okay? And so we might need to keep our energy to ourselves. We might need to stay in balance, you know, walk with caution. Maybe don't tell a lot of people about what's going on. Just stay to yourself. Caution and moderation. Don't maybe overspend too much. Don't do things that might throw you off balance, okay? Stay within what's been working within your mind. Like, I want to say, like, don't go out drinking too much, things that will bring you down, okay? Stay balanced within yourself as this process is happening. I feel like you're about to hit some kind of big milestone or this big new beginning. And so they want you to stay balanced as this ending is healing, is happening. Stay cautious still, you know, still keep moving and doing what you've been doing. Okay, it's almost, okay, you know what I'm getting right now is those, okay, there was this lady, and this has happened so many times in these races. It was like a speed walking race. She was second, okay, there was two people. One lady already won, and there was two people about to get second and third, right? Obviously, you want second. Okay, so they're going. This lady, she thought she was like so ahead, right? She started celebrating before she hit the finish line. And the other lady came up behind her and at the last second got second place, and she was devastated. Okay, so it's just saying, I'm not saying that you could, you know, it's just saying walk with caution at this moment. Keep on what you've been doing. Don't like celebrate and let it all go too early. Stick with what you've been doing. Stick with your disciplines. You know, don't, I wouldn't go out and go partying and spend too much of your energy. I would still stay within yourself. Keep working on your vibration. There's still little things to let go. We're still at the 10, so we're still ending certain things. Okay, so just keep in this energy of abundance and love and prosperity. Keep it within you. Okay, there's still a couple steps to be made before we're totally out of the woods. Okay, and that we're in this new beginning. So keep everything high. Make sure you're doing the practices that make your self-worth really good. That's why I said drinking, because then if we drink too much, then the next day we feel really bad. We might have regrets, things like that. You know, we eat too much cake. That would be in my case. Okay, the next day I feel really bad about it, right? So it's just staying within balance and walking the middle. And it's not, you know, we're not like, oh my gosh, okay, I can just let it all go now. It's like, no, stay within your disciplines and what's been creating this space and pulling it in, because we still have a little bit more to go. Okay. Oh, this card, yeah, this card was stuck to the bottom, so obviously they wanted us to take it. Okay, my table is a little bit wet for my drink, so that's why, but this works. Okay, resoluteness, determination, no compromises, unwavering focus, right? Inner resolve, integrity, a test of character, self-examination. So this reminds me of discipline. Okay, this reminds me of like hermit, like we still need to kind of keep our energy contained. Don't celebrate too early. Don't be like, hey everyone, like, oh my gosh, let's go out and I'm going to spend all this money and blah, blah, blah. I did it. You know, it's like, and then we're inviting in all this other energy, right? It's like we still have to stay contained. It's almost like winning in a humble way, and moving in almost stillness and silence, in knowing that we are doing this and being okay with it just being within ourselves. And, you know, obviously if you have a partner or mother, father, or, you know, close friends, of course, if they know things are doing well for you, that's great. But it's just not being like so showy and over the top with it. You know, it's still staying our discipline, stay within yourself, because you don't want anything to rock it off its course. Okay, I hope that makes sense. All right. And now is, yeah, not a time to compromise on your dream, on your wish, on yourself. Okay, should we get a few more? Yes. Ooh. Oh. Okay. Okay, you still have more to go after this, but we're going to start with this message. All right, we have the Lovers, Hierophant, Two of Pentacles. We have Projections. That's the Seven of Cups. We have the Sun with Innocence. We have the Ace of Wands, the Source. We have Breakthrough with Justice. And we have Awareness, which is the Chariot. Yeah, beautiful. I see what this is saying. So they want you to stay disciplined and balanced, because especially within relationships, especially if you're going through a process with someone, or, you know, there's things changing in your lives, both of your lives, they want you to stay disciplined and focused, you know, with your values and your higher values, because there's big shifts happening in your world, in your life. So to just have patience with each other, because, oh my gosh, all three piles are related today, and which is beautiful. Okay, because we can start with all of these changes that are going on. We have to stay balanced, because it could allow us to maybe lash out on people that and us have regrets. We don't ever want to, you know, burn a bridge or do something to someone or say something that, you know, hurts them, or that, you know, harms a relationship that's important to us in our lives. Okay, because especially if you're going through big changes, big shifts, okay, and especially if you feel like you're walking on thin ice and you're about to hit something, and but you're still not quite there, you can get a little impatient, you can get a little like worried. Okay, and so they're saying you have to stay balanced. Okay, go within to come back to balance whenever you feel stressed, you feel worried, you feel like those old monsters with the Seven of Wands, you know, the shadows are showing their face and you kind of get freaked out. Okay, go within, stay balanced, connect in with the sacred flame, connect in with God, with Source, with whoever you connect in, your guides or angels, whoever you like. Okay, connect in and just open that space of trust and love, knowing, okay, that everything is happening as it needs to. Okay, and to staying balanced is the key to not rocking this off, and staying loving and appreciating and understanding that things are happening and changing, and that we're all dealing with it in our own ways, and to stay compassionate with each other in those shifts, in those moves, so that we don't say or lash out in a way that we're going to regret. Okay? Try to stay positive, try to see the silver lining, try to see the brightness and the big picture of it all, and try to laugh with the things that are happening, even if it's a little scary and it's a little unknown and it's new and we're going to maybe fall or make mistakes, and it's okay. Okay? But try to stay as positive and as joyful and as present as you can with all of these changes. Okay, we just don't want to lash out and say something we're going to regret that might harm a relationship in our lives. Okay, because or harm a situation in our lives. It's really important to us, okay, because we're almost at a major breakthrough, at a major new beginning that we are headed towards. We are becoming anew. You are going to have this major breakthrough. It's going to change so much in your life, okay? It's really going to be the vehicle. You are coming through fear. You're coming through born anew, okay? You're coming through different. You're breaking through the shadow, and you're coming as bright light, okay? And you are literally having a major breakthrough. It's like there's a new creation. You are becoming new. Your life is becoming new in some way or another. And it's not going to look the same. And so there's a lot happening and a lot going on. And right before this big breakthrough, this big bust happens. And there's going to be a lot of movement, a lot of changes happening. Okay, we're in this like really fragile time that we have to be very balanced with, and stay as loving and as peaceful and as compassionate with ourselves and with everyone else that is involved in this process, so that we can go through it as positively and lovingly as humanly possible, and it'll give us the best outcome. Okay, so that is major guidance for us all at this time. And yeah, it's just so key. There is a new creation here. There is a new life, a huge breakthrough you are going to have, and it's going to allow you to move, to shift. Okay, it is coming. It is coming. So just stay balanced. All right. And we have the fish, the oyster, and the otter. Yeah. This is basically just saying, like, there is, and with an oyster, right, it's an irritant that creates the pearl. And so you've been experiencing a lot of irritants, a lot of difficulty, a lot of harshness, right? But it's been creating a dream, right? It's been creating something beautiful. And so they're just saying, this oyster, and look at the light coming through. It's going to bust open. You're going to have the pearl. You're going to have something beautiful at the end of all of this, okay? So try to go through it as playful as you can, as joyful as you can, because there's so much fun to be had here, and you're almost there, okay? You're so close. All right. Hold on. We're going to get the rest of your cards out before I start chatting away here. I almost want to get a little more information with this fish, because I don't know the fish that well. Okay. Okay, so you have, yes, exactly. You have the Wunyo rune, and you have the Ingwaz rune. The stone. I'm also going to look that one up. Okay. Okay, just give me a second. So with the Ingwaz rune, this is basically saying it's almost your energy is being contained right now. Okay. So, because this time will be very soon for you to act, the source, the breakthrough, where there's going to be the chariot. There's going to be a lot of movement, a lot of action needed on your part, a lot of energy, right, needed, okay? that is coming in a big way. And so right now you're being asked to contain your energy. Okay, try to make the best of this situation, even though I know you want to go. Okay, this is saying right now what's happening is for your highest good. You're being contained within your energy. And I just want to look up the Wunyo rune. Okay. The hummingbird is joyful as he dances in between the flowers. His happy energy and satisfaction and harmony with life, innocence, otter, right, brings his wishes into being. He dances his dance surrounded by the jewel-like flashes of his friends and family. Wunyo, with its ecstatic energy, is a most welcome rune in a reading. It has certain bittersweetness as the final rune of the first ayat, bringing the whisper of change or shift, right? Like the first rays of a sunset after a perfect day. When this delightful rune pops up, you can expect joy, fellowship, and harmony. A symbol of well-being, it brings love, prosperity, and fulfillment. Beautiful. So yes, there's so much love, prosperity, fulfillment coming in for you. And so enjoy it. Know that that is what's coming through. Know that what you're going through right now is just bringing you closer to that, and that you're going to have this breakthrough very, very soon. You're just being held here to finish off any lasting energy. Okay, so because they know when it's time, you're going to know when it's time, and you're going to be like a flash of light, like you have to go out and you have to have all of this energy. So really, allow yourself to relax. If you ever feel unbalanced, go within yourself, come back to center. Okay, let yourself relax, let yourself sleep more, do things that are going to help you stay balanced, stay centered, stay compassionate with yourself and the whole process, and everyone else having to deal with this process. Okay. It says with the fish loves to be subsumed in life's current. Nothing pleases it more than movement and more movement. Like we were just saying, that's so funny. The roaming lifestyle of the fish may be exhilarating for a while, but usually leads to weariness and slippery relationships. With all the possibilities out there in the vast waters, the fish becomes lost without clear goals and intentions. Spend some time with the lunar forces, dear fish, as the peace and calm of the moon will soothe your soul. When in balance, adaptable, travels well. When out of balance, distracted, changes mind often. Okay, what I'm getting from this is wanting that action, wanting this breakthrough, wanting to go, wanting it to be here now. Let's go. Okay, and they're saying you have to be careful with this energy because that will bring you out of balance. You have to stay peaceful, stay present, stay calm, and just be with what is at this moment, because your breakthrough is coming. The movement is coming. Okay, so don't try to rush into anything, because it might, put you into the space of lashing out at people who you don't need to. It might damage relationships, or it might damage a situation in which you don't want to do. You have to stay light and playful right now, because that is truly what the energy is, and you should be in that. Okay, there's so much happiness and prosperity happening for you that you should really tap into that energy and allow it to consume you. Allow yourself to be in that. Okay, and not in the worrying or needing it to happen now, or like, I just want to move, when it's not quite there yet. It's not quite ready yet. Trust me, it's happening very soon. Okay, but you have to be with what is here and now, and trust that it's happening in divine time. Okay, all right, we're going to look up the stone. Oh, here we go. Steadfast, loyal, committed, present. The stone, the eternal, the anchor, the rock. As an archetypal object, the stone holds psychic and literal weight. Its energy is one of permanence, concreteness, and reliability. Oh my gosh. You can rely on this. You don't have to rush it. You don't have to be worried. Okay, you don't have to be afraid that it's not going to happen for you. This is concrete. This is sure. This is here for you. This is something you can rely upon, okay? That's beautiful. Okay. The stone's ability to transform is nearly imperceptible to us, as it changes ever so slowly over countless human lifespans. A single stone may seem thousands of generations come and go. Therefore, it contains an ancient and eternal presence. The stone is best used to anchor our wild side. So no matter how far we roam, we can always find our way back. The stone tethers us to the earth, helping to ground and connect us to stillness, quiet, and peace. When this card appears, it is likely the stone is a remedy for what ails us. Humble and easily unnoticed, the power of the stone balances the frenzy of our world. Even when, especially if you're going through a lot of changes and there's a lot of energy shifting and we're still letting go, but yet there's this new beginning we can feel, that's frenzy. That's a lot of chaos, and we don't know. It's like we're half in and half out. We don't know how to act, right? We just have to come back to the groundedness of the stone, to the eternal now. That is what can ground us. Then we know that this is reliable. What is happening for sure for me. I don't have to be afraid of losing it or going anywhere if I don't act upon it right now, this second, if it's not happening. That brings you out of balance, and that allows us to lash out at people because we are impatient, we are not trusting. Being present is so key for you right now. Just being here with what is, that is your key through. Okay. Be with what is here with you, with who is here with you. Okay. That is so important. This is definitely my advice as well. I have been feeling this way 100%. You are not alone. You guys are not alone. Okay, let's get any last look at that. The farther gate, big, bold step forward. Okay, there is a gate, there is a portal opening up for us. We are taking a big step forward. 55, big changes. Okay, that was the same number as the abundance card. We are walking through a new portal, a new gateway of abundance, of prosperity. That is here for us. We don't have to worry. Okay, it will reveal itself when it's ready, when it'll just open for us, and it will be seamless. We don't have to worry or stress or, oh, I have to take this action, I have to plan. It's like, it's going to just open on its own. We're going to know exactly what to do. It's going to be so clear. Okay, you don't have to worry. This also wanted to come out. 41, 4 plus 1 is 5. Huge changes, 5, 5, 5. Everything is changing with this bold step forward, with this new beginning. Okay, there is huge new beginnings happening for you. So please just stay balanced and present with it all. Okay, and the whole process of it all. And don't try to get ahead of yourself. Okay, that will only stress you out. It'll only cause unnecessary chaos. Okay, it doesn't need to happen. All right, let's see. Do we need anything else? Are we done, or do we need more? Okay, we're all done. That was your message, pile number 3. And yeah, that's it, man. Like, there's so much changing and happening. And you're going to have such a beautiful new beginning. It's going to be great. Okay, and it's going to happen. It is here. There is nothing. It is the rock. It is reliable. You can rely upon this. You don't have to worry about it slipping through your fingers. All you got to worry about is staying balanced and entrusting and staying present. When the time has come, you'll know when it's here, and you'll know that you can move. Okay, you won't have to worry about it. It's not something you're going to miss without it coming to your dead attention. It's going to be something that you cannot ignore, where it's like, okay, this is it. This is here. Yes. All right. You won't have to force it. All right. Okay, pile 3. That was your reading today. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you got something helpful out of it. Please let me know in the comments if you did. And please let me know by giving me a thumbs up. and subscribing to the channel if you haven't already. And if you'd like to know more about your own situation or book an energy healing with me, you can do so down in the description box. Otherwise, I'll see you in the next reading, Pile 3. All of my love. Peace.